I'm Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Frank Mir. You know him as The Frank Mir on Twitter. The Frank Mir. He's taking on Roy Big Country Nelson on Saturday night at UFC 130. Roy is working out right now. I know that you know this opponent, but what's the best way to beat him?
Being technically superior. You know, I think that I have every advantage as far as on paper going in my way. It's just making sure that I don't make any mistakes. Don't underestimate him. I think a lot of people just, they look at his body, his physique, and they think, oh, he's going to get tired, or, you know, we've trained together, and I know that he has a good gas tank for somebody who's appears not to be. He doesn't fit the stereotypical, you know, athletic physique.
Yeah, I mean, he's surprising, I think, when people see him for the first time in the actual octagon. They're like, damn, my man can fight. He does have an amazing mullet. You have quite the goatee going on. Will the hair factor into the fight at all? I mean, I'm kind of being facetious, but kind of being serious at the same time.
No, I mean, I think with the mullet, it keeps out of his eyes. It's in the back, but we have been working a few techniques that I can hook my fingers into maybe from behind, just a little chemo hoist action, you know. We'll see. Hey, if you don't get caught, you know, you're not trying hard enough.
That sounds a little sexy, too, to me, actually.
One of my fingers through Roy's hair? Yeah.
Maybe not. No, I know you're getting some heat for something that you said in the press conference about your wife, that if she were the one in the octagon with you, you would have no problem beating her down and smacking her into oblivion. Can you sort of elaborate on that and what you really meant and what point you were trying to make?
Well, I was just trying to convey to people because I guess the average person who's not, you know, there's different kinds of people, different kinds of mindsets. I have the mindset that when, you know, you flip a switch, it's on, but I can turn it off. It isn't like I walk around in an angry mood or anything. It's just that I'm competitive, like, you know, any basketball player would, you know, we could be friends before the game. I'm sure if Derrick Rose is buddies with somebody from the other team, he's still going to, you know, slam them down. Same with a football player. I've seen, you know, one time it was a John Lynch story. I was telling everybody where he was talking about, that was his brother-in-law was on the tight end for the other team, and he still laid him out and put him unconscious and took him out of the game. And they still go eat Christmas dinner together. It's just the way it is. And so when I tried on those terms, I always get told I'm too wordy or too long, spoken. So then I was like, all right, well, what's an easy way to put this? I'll dumb it down as easy as possible. My wife, who I love more than anybody in the world, you know, is closest to me. Mother of my children, you know, who I've never struck in my life, never hit. In fact, actually, if anybody 911 call gets called at our house because I'm getting beat. So I'm like, if she strapped on gloves and put on shorts and tried to challenge me in an octagon, I would have no problem flipping the switch, and afterwards I'd be like, wow, I did what? I don't know, I'm sorry, you know, like, I was just trying to convey that thought through. I think most people understood. I don't know if I got really in the heat for it. She laughed, she thought it was funny, because she kind of knows who would whoop whose ass, I guess.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, if she's scrappy, because I know at my house it would be a war. I mean, it'd be a fair fight, you know.
You know what, you ever see like a little Yorkie? Yap, 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 yap. So we had a Yorkie and a Great Dane. The Great Dane just lays there all day long. That's me. She bites at me, bites at me. Every once in a while, like, I'll, you know, put the paw on her and just show her. Every once in a while, the paw comes every couple of months, where I just like, just sit there and I'll hold her down. She goes, I forget how strong you are. I like look at her like, really? Like, you really, you beat me down so much? You think that you really? So she don't know her own. Yeah.
Emasculation is a different kind of beatdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, no, I'm still a 265-pound athlete. Friendly.
Very nice. And obviously, it's a home game for you. I wonder, does that help your mindset going into this? Is it nice to be able to, you know, sit on your own couch and have breakfast at your own house before the fight?
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite things. Avoid the traveling to another state. You know, I mean, it's interesting to go to other states, but the only thing that kind of sucks is the week of the fight. I'm not really enjoying myself anyways. You know, you're focused to the task at hand. It's like going somewhere for business, and business is 24 hours a day for the whole week, you know. So I enjoy just being with my kids and family and letting them know that, you know, this is an easy thing. This isn't just a fight. And sometimes they might get worked up, and I like to be able to calm them down.
And I know you mentioned too in the press conference that you're staying sort of on the larger side. Is that because you're kind of waiting for another chance at Brock?
No, I think in the past I always tried to cut myself down, and you know, my first fight in the UFC was 248 pounds, and so I was, for some reason, was consumed with numbers meant conditioning to convey to the audience. I could care less anymore what other people think. Now I don't try to, you know, I eat properly. I worry about, as far as, you know, what my weight maintenance is performance. If I'm feeling good in the gym, there's no reason to starve yourself down. I'm a heavyweight. Just let myself fill out to where I'm naturally at.
And how much longer are you going to keep fighting? You're still young?
Yeah, I just turned 32 on Tuesday, so.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Yeah, 10 years as a pro right now in the UFC. As long as injuries uphold, I don't know. I'm starting to talk about maybe wrapping it up sooner than later, just because you know, it takes a lot of time away from. It's a very selfish lifestyle that I live, as far as being a professional athlete. Anybody would understand if you are the center of attention. It takes away from my kids a little bit. That kind of bugs me. I've missed a couple soccer games now and shit like that's starting to get on my nerves. So I want to be there for my children. I don't want them to be the child of, Frank Mir. I want me to be the father of Bella, Cage, and Ronan,
Well, and it's nice. Your dad is here, and he's very close to you. It seems like you guys have a great relationship. He's very supportive of you.
Yeah, I mean, he don't support this. He wishes I'd find something else to do for life.
But he's here representing anyway.
Yes, anytime I'm in battle, right or wrong, he'll be there for me.
Very nice. Well, Frank, good luck to you. Thanks for talking.
Thank you so much, man.